From intern to icon, the early hustle of P. Diddy. His journey is one of grit, determination, and an unyielding drive to succeed. Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. These names are synonymous with success in the music industry, each representing a different chapter in his illustrious career. Whatever name you know him by, one thing is clear: this man is a force to be reckoned with. His influence spans across music, fashion, and business, making him a true cultural icon. Born in Harlem, raised in Mount Vernon, Diddy's journey to the top is a testament to hustle and ambition. Growing up in these vibrant neighborhoods, he was surrounded by the rich culture and music that would later shape his career. His story starts at Uptown Records, a place where dreams were made and legends were born. It was here that Diddy would begin to carve out his path in the music industry. He wasn't a star, not yet. He was an intern, eager and hungry to learn the ropes of the music business. This was a time of learning, growth, and relentless hard work. He was an intern, hungry to learn the music business from the ground up. Diddy knew that to succeed, he had to understand every aspect of the industry, from the bottom to the top. Diddy's work ethic was relentless. He put in long hours, often working late into the night, driven by a desire to make his mark. His dedication was evident to everyone around him. He soaked up knowledge like a sponge. Every experience, every lesson was a stepping stone towards his ultimate goal. He learned from the best, absorbing the wisdom and skills that would later define his career. He quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a talented A&R executive. His ability to spot talent and understand the market set him apart from his peers. He had a knack for spotting talent, an ear for hits. Diddy could see potential where others couldn't, and he knew how to nurture that potential into stardom. He signed artists like Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, shaping the sound of a generation. These artists would go on to become icons in their own right, thanks in part to Diddy's vision and guidance. But Diddy had bigger dreams. He wasn't content with just being an executive. He wanted to create something of his own, something that would leave a lasting legacy. He envisioned his own empire, an empire that would not only dominate the music industry but also influence fashion, culture, and business. This vision would drive him to take bold steps. This ambition led him to part ways with Uptown and take a leap of faith. It was a risky move, but Diddy was never one to shy away from a challenge. In 1993, Bad Boy Records was born. This was more than just a record label. It was the beginning of a new era in music. This wasn't just a label, it was a movement. Bad Boy Records would go on to redefine the sound of hip-hop and R&B, setting trends and breaking barriers. Diddy's vision was clear: to create a sound that was fresh, bold, and undeniably New York. He wanted to capture the energy and spirit of the city in his music. He signed a young rapper from Brooklyn named The Notorious Big. This partnership would become one of the most iconic in music history. The rest, as they say, is history. From humble beginnings to becoming a mogul, P. Diddy's early hustle laid the foundation for a legacy that continues to inspire. Birth of Bad Boy, shaping the sound of a generation. In the early 90s, the music industry was ripe for a revolution, and Bad Boy Records was at the forefront of this seismic shift. Founded by the visionary Sean P. Diddy Combs, the label quickly became synonymous with innovation and success. Bad Boy Records exploded onto the scene, redefining the sound and style of hip-hop. The label's influence was felt far and wide as it consistently churned out hit after hit, captivating audiences and dominating the charts. The Notorious Big, with his raw lyrics and undeniable charisma, became a hip-hop icon. His debut album, Ready to Die, was a critical and commercial success, solidifying his place in the pantheon of rap legends. Biggie's storytelling prowess and unique flow set him apart from his peers, making him a beloved figure in the hip-hop community. Diddy, the mastermind behind the music, was now a star in his own right. His entrepreneurial spirit and keen sense of what the public wanted propelled him to the forefront of the industry. He wasn't just a producer, he was a cultural icon, influencing fashion, lifestyle, and the very essence of hip-hop. He wasn't just producing hits, he was crafting a culture. Diddy's vision extended beyond music. He saw Bad Boy as a brand that represented a new era of hip-hop. This era was characterized by its stylish, glamorous, and unapologetically ambitious nature, setting new standards for what it meant to be a hip-hop artist. Bad Boy represented a new era of hip-hop, one that was stylish, glamorous, and unapologetically ambitious. The label's artists were not just musicians, they were trendsetters, influencing everything from fashion to lifestyle. Bad Boy's impact was felt in every corner of the culture, making it a powerhouse in the industry. Diddy's ear for talent was uncanny. He had an innate ability to identify and nurture artists who had the potential to become superstars. His talent for spotting raw talent and turning it into polished, marketable acts was unparalleled, making Bad Boy a breeding ground for some of the biggest names in music. He signed a string of successful artists, each adding their unique flavor to the Bad Boy sound. From hardcore rap to smooth R&B, the label's roster was diverse and dynamic, reflecting the multifaceted nature of hip-hop itself. Each artist brought something special to the table, contributing to the label's rich and varied musical tapestry. Faith Evans, with her soulful voice, brought a touch of R&B to the mix. Her powerful vocals and emotive performances added a new dimension to Bad Boy's sound, appealing to a broader audience and showcasing the label's versatility. The LOX, a trio of hard-hitting rappers, kept the streets on fire. Their gritty lyrics and raw energy resonated with fans, adding an edge to Bad Boy's lineup. The LOX's streetwise authenticity and lyrical prowess made them a formidable force in the hip-hop world. And then there was Mase, the smooth-talking Harlemite who brought a playful swagger to the label. His laid-back flow and catchy hooks made him a fan favorite, and his debut album, Harlem World, was a massive success. Mase's charisma and charm added a lighter, more playful element to Bad Boy's roster. But tragedy struck in 1997. The music world was rocked by the untimely death of the Notorious Big, who was tragically gunned down in a drive-by shooting. The loss of such a towering figure sent shockwaves through the industry and left a void that could never be filled. The Notorious Big was tragically gunned down. His death marked the end of an era and left fans and fellow artists alike in mourning. Biggie's influence on hip-hop was immeasurable, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists. The music world mourned the loss of a legend. Tributes poured in from all corners of the globe, as fans and artists alike paid their respects to one of the greatest rappers of all time. Biggie's impact on the culture was profound, and his memory lives on through his timeless music. Diddy, devastated by the loss of his friend and artist, channeled his grief into his music. He poured his heart and soul into creating a tribute that would honor Biggie's legacy and provide solace to those who were mourning. This period of reflection and creativity resulted in one of the most poignant moments in Bad Boy's history. He released I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to Biggie that topped the charts and became an anthem of mourning and remembrance. The song's heartfelt lyrics and haunting melody resonated with millions, providing a sense of closure and a way to honor the memory of a fallen legend. It was a testament to the enduring bond between Diddy and Biggie, and a reminder of the profound impact that Bad Boy Records had on the world of music. Beyond the beats, P. Diddy as a fashion and business mogul. Diddy's ambition extended far beyond the recording studio. He understood the power of branding, of building an empire that transcended music. In 1998, he launched Sean John, a clothing line that reflected his own personal style, sophisticated, urban, and aspirational. Sean John wasn't just clothing, it was a statement. It represented Diddy's own journey from the streets of Harlem to the heights of success. The fashion world took notice. Sean John became a hit, winning awards and accolades. Diddy had proven himself to be more than just a music mogul. He was a savvy businessman with his finger on the pulse of popular culture. But he didn't stop there. He ventured into the restaurant industry, opening Justin's, a soul food restaurant named after his son. Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit was insatiable. He invested in a variety of ventures, from television networks to technology startups. He became a walking, talking brand, endorsing everything from Ciroc vodka to Aqua Hydrate water. His Midas touch seemed to turn everything he touched into gold. Section 4. Ciroc to Revolt, diversifying the portfolio. One of Diddy's most successful business ventures was his partnership with Ciroc Vodka. At a time when vodka was seen as a crowded market, Diddy saw an opportunity. He took Ciroc, a relatively unknown brand, and made it the drink of choice for a new generation. His secret? Marketing genius. Diddy positioned Ciroc as the drink of luxury and celebration. He threw lavish parties, featured the brand prominently in his music videos, and leveraged his celebrity status to make Ciroc synonymous with success. The results were staggering. Ciroc's sales skyrocketed, making it one of the top-selling vodka brands in the world. But Diddy's ambitions went beyond liquor. He recognized the shifting media landscape and the growing influence of digital platforms. In 2013, he launched Revolt, a multi-platform media company that aimed to revolutionize the way music and pop culture content was consumed. Revolt encompassed a television network, a digital platform, and a series of live events, all focused on showcasing emerging artists and connecting with a younger audience. Section 5. Back to the Booth. P. Diddy's musical resurgence. Despite his monumental success in the business world, where he built an empire spanning fashion, beverages, and media, Diddy never strayed too far from his musical roots. His heart always beat to the rhythm of hip-hop and R&B. Throughout the years, he continued to produce for other artists, nurturing new talent and shaping the sound of hip-hop and R&B. His influence was felt far and wide as he mentored the next generation of musicians, offering them not just his expertise but also his passion for the craft. But in recent years, he's felt the pull of the studio, the urge to create music as a solo artist once again. The studio, with its familiar hum of equipment and the scent of creativity in the air, called to him like an old friend. In 2023, Diddy released his first solo album in over 17 years. This was not just another album, it was a statement, a declaration of his undying love for music and his relentless drive to innovate. The album, titled Off the Grid, was a testament to his enduring love for music and his ability to evolve with the times. It was a blend of classic Diddy sounds and fresh contemporary beats, reflecting his journey and growth as an artist. The album featured a mix of established stars and up-and-coming artists, showcasing Diddy's ear for talent and his desire to collaborate with the next generation. He brought together a diverse group of musicians, each adding their unique flavor to the project. Diddy's return to music was met with excitement from fans and critics alike. The anticipation was palpable, and when the album dropped, it was clear that Diddy had not lost his touch. His ability to craft infectious beats and memorable hooks was as sharp as ever. He proved that he hadn't lost his touch, his ability to craft infectious beats and memorable hooks. The album was a hit, resonating with both longtime fans and new listeners, bridging the gap between generations. But more than just the music, it was Diddy's passion, his energy, his sheer love for the art form that shone through. Every track, every note, every lyric was infused with his spirit, his dedication to the craft. He wasn't just making music, he was living it. His return to the studio was not just a comeback, it was a renaissance, a rebirth of an artist who had never truly left. Diddy's journey back to the booth was a reminder that true passion never fades and that the love for music is eternal.